for charities. We've raised $90,000, which is amazing, so thank you all. $90,000 have been invested back into charities because of all of you who participate in our fun events, like our charity auction, Maid Cafe, Cards Against Otafest, which is an 18+ panel, and all kinds of ways that you can give back. And of course, you've been invited at registration and at Vendors Hall. You'll be invited to make a contribution if you can. If you've got some spare change, or maybe you want to skip your Starbucks one morning, we would appreciate that very much. So what that means is, of course, who here has been to a closing ceremonies before? So your Otafest staffers have volunteered themselves to once again be embarrassed for your pleasure at closing ceremonies. So if we reach our goal, which is to cumulatively give $100,000 back, so we're at 90 already, so $10,000, which is how much we raised last year. So we think, you know, if we can match last year, how amazing we can give $100,000 to charity. We have a number of staffers who, in typical Otafest fashion, you know, typically people will shave their hair for cancer. These folks have been growing their beards very long. So we're gonna have an off with their beards type shave off if we reach our goal. And there are a couple of folks who, try as they might, can't really grow that good of a beard, who maybe have a little bit of a something on the upper lip. They volunteered to have that waxed for your pleasure, so that'll be great. Please join us at closing ceremonies for that.
They're buggered.
All right. I have one more thing before we get to our guest greetings, and it is an Otafest cheat sheet. So for those of you who are new, or for those of you who are returning, there's a couple things that I would like to point out for you, just on the slide here. So of course you have our schedule in your guidebook, but I do want to invite you to use our web schedule, Sketch. You can create a personalized schedule for yourself, which will set you reminders and give you everything that you want to attend right there on your smartphone. Really encourage you to use it, it's great. And anytime there are any updates or alterations to our schedule, which sometimes happen, you'll be able to be made aware of that. So please check out Sketch. Of course, Otafest.com is your friend. Please review that for any hours or questions that you might have. All of our content is on there, and I'd like to shout out to our webmaster for always maintaining our website. Back there, Bayfar, you're the best. Yeah, so of course, staff and volunteers are a great asset. Please ask us any questions you have. If you need anything, don't be shy to reach out. We have the light blue shirts, Otafest staff, and then our Otafest volunteers are wearing the white shirts right here. So please take a minute to say thank you to them or ask them any questions you have.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Emergency management. We have an emergency management team who is here to make sure that you are safe, that you are not bleeding, that you are not broken, and that other people don't bleed or be broken. So please, if you do need anything, if you are injured or need anything in terms of emergency management, please look for them. They have a different type of shirt with a badge on it. It's like a dark blue shirt. Does anyone have one on? I guess Bayfar again has one on over there. But yes, look for them if you need something. Our OBE, Policy Enforcement Team, is here to make sure that props are checked, that people are safe and obeying by our convention rules. Specifically this year, especially with it being Canada 150, we want to make sure that none of our attendees end up in trouble for having very realistic weapons around the downtown core. So again, please visit our policies online or in your guidebook. Please just don't bring stuff that looks real from far away, because people will call the cops and the SWAT will come and we will be in trouble, and no one wants that. So please be aware of those things. Check the display screens all around the convention center for schedules, and of course follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You will get live updates when anything super urgent needs to be told to you. Please follow us on Twitter. All right, great. Now on for the fun stuff. Woo!